A hostile work environment exists when an employee is subjected to unwelcome conduct that is severe or pervasive enough to create an abusive, intimidating, or offensive working environment. This conduct can come from supervisors, coworkers, or even third parties, and it often targets protected characteristics such as race, gender, age, disability, religion, or sexual orientation. But hostility isn't limited to overt harassment. It can also include persistent bullying or intimidation, verbal abuse or yelling, threats or retaliation, deliberate exclusion or sabotage, spreading false rumors, or undermining performance. It's important to distinguish between everyday workplace conflict, which, while unpleasant, may not rise to the level of legal action, and conduct that violates employment laws. So how can you tell when hostility becomes something more? Here are 3 signs the situation may be legally actionable. The behavior is targeting a legally protected class. If the hostility is related to your race, gender, age, religion, disability, or another protected category, it may violate federal or state anti-discrimination laws. The hostility is consistent and ongoing. One rude comment may not constitute a hostile environment, but repeated, sustained behavior that makes it difficult to perform your job can be grounds for legal intervention. Management knows or should know about it and does nothing. If you've reported the behavior and no steps are taken to stop it, the employer may be held liable for allowing the hostile work environment to continue. Now, let's discuss the steps you should take if you believe you're experiencing workplace hostility. Step 1, document everything. Start a detailed log of every incident. Include the date, time, who was involved, what was said or done, and any witnesses. Keep copies of emails, text messages, or written comments that support your claims. Your documentation will be essential if the issue escalates. Step 2, report the hostility internally. Use your company's internal reporting channels, typically through human resources or a designated compliance officer. Submit a written complaint outlining the behavior, how it's affected your work, and your request for resolution. Make sure to keep a copy of the report for your own records and continue documenting any incidents that occur afterward. Step 3, focus on self-care and support. Hostile work environments can take a toll on your mental and physical health. Consider speaking with a counselor or therapist and reach out to trusted colleagues, friends, or support groups. Taking care of your well-being is not only vital for your health, it strengthens your ability to handle the situation professionally and effectively. Step 4, monitor your employer's response. Once a complaint is made, your employer is legally obligated to investigate and take appropriate action. If they ignore the problem, take minimal steps, or retaliate against you in any way, they may be exposing themselves to legal liability. Retaliation can include being demoted, denied promotions, reassigned to less favorable duties, or even terminated after filing a complaint. Step 5, know when to seek legal help. If the hostility continues, or if your employer fails to protect you, it's time to consult with an employment attorney. At Employee Law Group, we help workers understand their legal rights and evaluate whether the treatment they've experienced rises to the level of a hostile work environment under the law. Depending on your case, legal remedies may include compensation for emotional distress or lost wages, reinstatement or promotion, punitive damages for egregious behavior, attorney's fees, and court costs. Every case is unique, and the earlier you seek legal guidance, the more options you may have. In conclusion, you don't have to endure a hostile workplace. Whether the hostility is subtle or overt, persistent or escalating, you have the right to feel safe, respected, and protected at work. Know the signs, trust your instincts, and don't hesitate to act. Thank you for watching. If you're experiencing hostility at work and aren't sure what to do next, contact the employee law group for a confidential consultation. We're here to help you move from stress to strength and ensure your rights are fully protected.